everybody all up, dressed up in the morning. I'm so proud of you guys. Yeah, I had to. Next year, see the announcement? No, the coaches are gonna be like the baseball coaches. We're gonna wear the uniform and the sweatsuits for the game. It'd be phenomenal. Yeah, that would be nice. Never. That's a good point. I walked into that.
Can you get a dispensation from that?
Yeah, I should. All right, let's work. Yeah.
Is there anything you take away? How much can you take away from the previous two games, given that you guys are healthy now, the team looks kind of a bit different with everyone in?
Well, neither team changes the style of play. I mean, we play the way we play, the Lakers play the way they play, and so whenever you play each other, you do take something away, you know. I'm sure they've learned a lot about us, and we learn some stuff about them. And then, you know, the next time you play them again, it just keeps growing. So you don't ever stop watching and learning on ways you feel you can beat them.
Doc, it's not out of the question that you guys could play them in a playoff series. Does that affect anything today in terms of approach? Or
No. I mean, they want to beat us. We want to beat them. Other than that, even if, you know, we wanted to do something different, the players won't hold back. They just like the game, you know. So, no.
Hey, Doc, when you look at the schedule at the beginning of the year, you kind of circle some games. Is this one of the games you circle? Do you want to set a statement today?
Did you see me circling games?
Well, I personally didn't. I personally did not, but I'm assuming you would.
Games, to be honest, but listen, I'm human as well, and when you see you're playing Denver or you know Golden State at the time, you know, more Western Conference teams, you know when you're playing them. You know, when the schedule first comes out. After that, you don't even know when you play them anymore until a week before the game. You know, it's not like the playoffs where you have a target, you know it, you stay focused on it. During the regular season, I mean, no offense, the last 5 games, we've had some tough games, and so we haven't had, you know, 2 days ago, I didn't think about the Lakers. I was thinking about Houston. The day before that, I was thinking about, you know, Oklahoma and Denver and Philly. I mean, we've had a tough stretch here, so. But you do look forward to games like this for sure.
Do you want to send a statement today? And if so, what's the statement you'd like to send?
I don't want to. I just want to win. I don't think there are statements. You know, winning is a good statement. You know, it always is. It's better. I know the winning statement is better than the losing statement. You know, and that's the only statements that are made.
Hey Doc, with how much star power and depth both teams have, where do you think some of these late season additions might go into play? Like tonight and as well as just down the line?
Well, I just think both teams have done well, you know, after the trade deadline and even with trades down the stretch. You know, we added a couple of great pieces. We added another one the other day, and you know, they have too. And you look at those guys, you know, at some point. You don't know when, but all the guys that both teams have added, they're good basketball players. And you know at some point in some playoff series in one game, one of them, 2 of them are going to make a difference. And, you know, if you can add guys that can tick off a win for you in the playoffs, it pays dividends. I think that'll happen for us and probably for them.
By NBA standards, you guys actually had some time to prepare for this. Did you use that? Did you actually put something into a game plan maybe more so than you would on just an average day?
No, we didn't walk through this morning, which we typically do. We had a walkthrough yesterday where you watch film, and other than that, we gave them the day off the day before. So no, would be the answer. You know, we didn't put an extra hour into this game other than other games. You know, it is nice though when you have a day. You know, you have that more now than you used to, which helps. You know, but we didn't put any extra into it.
A bit of a two-part here. Have you guys, as a team, met to discuss precautions with coronavirus? And then the other day, LeBron said that if fans weren't in an arena, he wasn't going to play. Where are you on the whole fans not being in an arena, playing in that kind of atmosphere?
I didn't want to be in this room right now, that's for sure, with you guys. You know, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what to do. I mean, I'm not smart enough. I'm not educated enough to actually know what we should do. So all I do, I am smart enough to know I should just listen. If they tell me not to show, I'm not showing. There's a reason for that, and there's pretty smart people who are making that decision. If they tell us we can play, then I have to have blind trust and faith, and hopefully they get it right. That's all you can say about it, you know, really. You know, we have talked about it organizationally. You know, there are some things we're doing from a team standpoint, you know, no autographs, you know, no as much as you can. You know, we used to do the hand slap stuff before games, you know, walking out with a lot of the fans. I think they're taking that away. The fans will still be there, they just can't touch them, which is ridiculous, but that's just where we're at right now. And it seems like it's very serious. You know, some people don't take it serious. I think we should. I just don't know what we should do.
A little more frivolous question, but you guys have had some issues in afternoon games earlier this season.
Yeah.
Have you been able to figure out the cause for that, and what have you done about it?
The cause is 12:30.
There's
you know,
not much you can do about that.
There's not much you can do about it, and we play a lot of them. You know, being the third tenant in the building, it's nice that we got the Lakers to join us for a 12:30 game. That's pleasant. And you know, we were hoping on some of these 12:30 games that the Friday nights of LA would get the other teams, and that hasn't happened. You know, so it's even tonight. You know, both teams live here. They're just abnormal for the way guys prepare for games, you know, and we've had a lot of them, so.
Marcus didn't play in the first two games.
Yeah.
What does he add defensively, especially with his ability to switch potentially between LeBron and AD?
Well, just another defender, another physical guy. Lakers are they're just so big, you know, and the more physical players you can have to play against them, the better for your team. Adding Marcus gives us that, another tough physical guy, a guy that's not going to back down, that is not in awe of anyone. And the more guys you can get like that, you know, instigators, the better for your team.
Doc, as someone who's seen what basketball means to the city of Los Angeles, someone who's a fan of the sport, would you invite a Lakers-Clippers playoff series?
Yeah, I'm all for it. Yeah, I mean, it probably means that both teams are doing well through the playoffs, and you know, I just want to win it. I don't want to beat the Lakers, you know, being honest. But I just have a feeling for one of us to go where we both want to go. At some point, we're going to be in each other's way. We may not be, you know. We're prepared for either one, and we're good either way. But you have to make that assumption that may happen.
Doc, in terms of this being a potential playoff match, how much does this game matter? Just knowing that the late April one, the Lakers are playing 3 straight, you may not get their entire lineup. You don't know where you guys are going to be.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I really don't know those answers in during regular season, what the game means, what the meaning means later. You know, the only thing I know, when you win, you get that in your column. Winning helps for confidence for sure. But I also know if we win this game or lose this game and we play them in the playoffs, this game means nothing, you know, in some ways. But just being a competitor, you always want to win.
You mentioned that you guys added another piece the other day. Can you say anything about that at this point? Or?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
So it's a mysterious piece.
Doc, what did you see in LeBron on Friday night against Giannis and what he's doing right at his age right now?
I think he was amazing the other night. I think he's been amazing all year. Like it's just remarkable watching him play. I think Noah asked me earlier, have I seen him? What's comparable to him? I said there is none. At 35, I couldn't come up with one. I've seen guys who come in their careers at 29 and play well at 35 for a 35-year-old. But I've never seen, you know, a guy get better at 35 in sports. It's just unusual. I mean, he's doing something right. Like he really is, because he looks stronger, faster. And the other thing, he's always been a high IQ player. Probably one of the smartest players, you know, to ever play basketball, to ever play the game. And he's beaten a lot of people with his brain as well. And so when you add the power and the athleticism and the brain power, you know, I think we get lost in LeBron's physicality too much, and we should think about his brain more. His brain is what makes him great. There's a lot of people in the league with LeBron's body. There's no one in the league with his brain.
Which Noah after him?
Oh, did he? Wow.
Which Noah after him?
Serious fella back there. Yeah.
Hey, hi, Doc.
Hi.
How are you?
What was the wine you were talking about? What was the name of it?
Too big check. Other than having everyone healthy for the last 6 games,
Yeah.
what's been the key for you guys to have won 6 games the way you have?
That really is the simple answer. The fact that we have everybody, Brad, the fact that we've actually had a couple practices with everyone, and the fact that we've had shoot-arounds every game, except for this, with everyone. We had it yesterday. It's allowed us to actually work on stuff, you know, for the first time this year. And we don't have it, but you feel like we finally are starting to get some continuity, offensively and defensively, understanding where each other's at. We've been a first option team all year because we don't know the second option, the third option of sets. And now our guys are starting to read them on their own. So it's the first time this year I actually said that you can feel our growth, like we're growing right now. And I really feel we're gonna be a lot better, but it's the first time you can feel that. And I think that's why we're starting to win games.
Thank you.
All right, guys, thank you.